per turn. Trees are us. I had a pumpkin win! Has it all been trees? We've just been up XP a bunch of times, so we aim for trees. Because that's what you do when you're up 3 XP. Seems like a trap. It's not. It's risky, but the payoff is pretty crazy. If you can get through the early game without taking a ton of damage, getting a free Staff of the Old Toad is kind of nuts. Especially on level 4. Only seeing level 4 units on level 4 makes tripling things a lot easier. Not that like the treasures at 4 are good, but a lot of the upgraded level 4 units are very good. Panshadow can't get staff. It is removed from Panshadow's pool. I guess you could Krampus to slay it. Start dumping your board immediately on 4 for better stats. Yeah. It's usually how it goes. Ow. Unfortunately, our level 2 is kinda sketchy. Taking a lot more damage than I would like. In 43. I don't know if Hermes Beans. That's a good question. I don't know if I've ever seen Loki Hermes Beans. But I also don't normally pay much attention to my Loki spells, so maybe it is and I just haven't noticed. I usually like check at the start of the turn, and then if it's not XP or a roll, I just forget about it. It may have, yeah, it might just not be. What is this? I'm level 3. Game. These the earthquakes. Fine. But yeah, we're gonna start Lobotomy Corporation later on. This game looks really cool. It's like I think a story-driven roguelike monster management simulation. And then it leads into another game, Library of Ruina, which is a difficult Slay the Spire-like with a similar story, sort of. I don't know a ton about it, but the summary looks cool, and they've been recommended every time that I've seen them mentioned. This has got to be correct on Panshadow. I'll have 7 gold next turn, so I can triple the Minotaur, roll, and buy something. It's either that or I have 1 more roll. Because I can buy 2 things if I sell something. I guess I don't really want the Minotaur. The main thing would be if I get runestones. It makes tripling a level 4 unit a lot better. It's not a Slay the Spire-like? Oh, really? I assumed it was a Slay the Spire-like from the screenshots. It's just a single-player CCG? That's interesting. There's not very many of those. That's somehow more interesting. The ones that exist aren't usually well-reviewed. Okay, so unfortunately, did lose the fight. This is certainly a shop. And by certainly a shop, I mean this is not a shop. I guess I'm buying Lady of the Lake. Sell Dragon for Medusa. It's a 5-power Medusa. I don't like 5-power Medusa. Seems better than Royalist Court Wizard. So what, it's like Slay the Spire combat, but instead of roguelike deck building, it's collection deck building? Huh. Just gonna buy this now. A 7/7 is okay. Hey, landmine. Games are going alright. Gotten first every game so far. Pretty good start. We had a sweet 1 HP comeback on Loki. We had 1 health on like 5.1. Fought a ghost, upgraded Heartwood Elder, and ran away with the game from there. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Puff Puff is gonna scale slower than this Gingerbread Knight. Yep. I want the Sporko pair. I should want the Sporko pair. Fighting the Piper? Man. Yeah, I don't know. Ring of Rage would be really nice to have. Just to give the backline some attack. Getting some kind of early scaling way better than skipping to 6. Yeah, that's been my experience. Either some early scaling or getting units that build into a comp when you hit 6. Like, just getting to 6 doesn't really get you anywhere. You still have to buy the lower level stuff that fits your comp, unless you're trees. Like, if you're Bearstein, you've still gotta buy baby bears and big pigs. If you're Pumpkin, you still gotta buy, like, deuces and cupids and apple trees. If you're Dwarves, still gotta buy Tweedles, doublies. Most comps don't really work without the lower level pieces, and if you're skipping a bunch of XP, you're not gonna have those lower level pieces. Whereas, like, in some patches, Pumpkin is just like a pure level 6 comp. Bearstein, when Pigs was on 6, was mostly a pure level 6 comp. You still wanted Baby Bear, but there's a lot of stuff on 6 that you needed. That is large. Where random 6s, one. Yeah, exactly. Scaling units are the other way. Like, giant hippos enable shoulder fairies. Wizard's Familiars makes spells a lot better. Tripling stuff early gives you more chances at Treasure Map, which can just win the lobby by itself. Hat Wall can win the lobby by itself. Harder to get these things if you're buying XP instead of units. Lance is close. Yeah, I'm Pan Shadow. It's easier to just buy 2 Neons on this hero. I'd pick it up if I didn't have to lock for it, but yeah. Gingerbread Knight is carrying. Shoulder Fairies becomes bad when I take out the Dusa. Oh my god. Instant Dwarf pivot. I mean, I kind of just bought the first Tweedle for tempo. And then I bought this Tweedle to get a Dracula Saber. I don't think I want to sell the Sporko pair to buy the Robin. This is Ambro, you'd go Dwarves. If I have to take Ambro, yeah. But I'd take Dracula Saber over Ambro here, I think. And Pan Shadow, maybe not. No, I think I need the Drac Saber. Well, here we are. Now I'm selling the pair. So both the ranged units get Robin buffs. Tweedle gets Ambroed. I don't care about this Tweedle getting Ambroed. I guess if I do this, it's still... It still gets the Robin buffs on the lady. It's on sale on Steam. Yeah, that's when I picked it up. I've been wanting to check it out for a while. Oh god. That's bad. Okay. Don't think I care. It's a very good hi-ho. SCP game. It's not like explicitly an SCP game, but it's sort of got the same atmosphere. A roguelike monster management simulation inspired by the likes of the SCP Foundation. Maybe it is? It says such as, not explicitly. But I guess we will see when we check it out later. This is a really sad way to die. Okay. Okay. Dodge to the deuces. It is a lot harder to fill a Dwarf board with Pan Shadow, but once we get it filled, it's gonna be pretty sick. I think the game's fairly long. I'll probably be playing it for a while. Get Yormed, aren't I? I did not get Yormed. Saved. Happy about it, but I need dwarves. Pivot complete. Trophy hunter gonna be spooky. Well, all our stuff has more health than the good boy now. As long as we don't give the good boy a sleigh, it's not that scary. It just depends how many buffs he's found for the good boy. Now this board is the end of the line for us. That is Hat Ball Prism. Rip. Can't do anything about that.